So it is a beautiful day here in Tassie today. It is about 23 degrees this morning. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. So it's going to be a cracker of a day today. And it is the 28th of January. And I've just come down here this morning to do a little bit of a harvest. I've not been in the garden the last couple of days because I've sort of had a bit of an emergency trip to hospital. So finally back in the garden, just to have a quick wander through, see what's going on. And only in a couple of days, it's amazing with the nice weather now, how things are just really starting to take off. And I thought I'd do a little bit of a tour, just quickly go up and down the aisles and see what's going on. And I really want to show you guys what's going on with my golden nugget pumpkins. They're starting to trail now, and I've got some beautiful sized pumpkins going on as well. And I also found this morning that I've got something eating my beetroot. So I did have this last week, and I put some lights around my beetroot, if you can see those lights there, and a couple of traps, but it's still managing to eat around them, so which is very, very annoying. So if you just, for example, just check this here. Isn't that crazy? And it's definitely teeth marks. And that was a beautiful big beetroot as well. So I've got one here and one over the other side. So I've got to find out what culprit's actually attacking or eating, not attacking, eating my beetroot. But let's go over to the first garden bed over here. So corn's doing really well. Got some tassels on the corn now, some silks. Golden nugget pumpkins, just check that out. Getting some nice sized pumpkins on these now. Queensland blue pumpkin, which is just here. Got a couple of pumpkins on there, which is super cool. So yeah, so the corn's coming along nicely now. But here's this golden nugget pumpkin. I had a video on this before, and just look now at the size of the pumpkins coming on it. And now it's starting to trail, which is what they do. And just look at this. So I reckon I'm going to have some really nice size golden nugget pumpkins through this section here as well, based off that beautiful big size one in there. And see that colour? That's pretty much ready to go now. I'll probably give it another week to really darken it up, but that you can pick that now, especially if the stems are nice and dry. The one over here as well, got heaps on that one, and we'll have a look over there as we go around. Did see some nice, oh look, this one's just loaded with some really big ones. Oh, sorry. See that there? That's just super cool. So anyway, that's the corn and the pumpkins. They're doing fantastic. So here we have the capsicum and the chilies through here. Starting to get some nice capsicum. This is called a mini mama. This one here is. And then we have your big Berthas here. Some little baby capsicums coming on. And cucumbers are starting to trail up over the trellises. This one here is a butternut pumpkin. I love how they're starting to make their way up over the trellis. It's pretty cool. More cucumber here, and we have just some yellow beans there. My passion fruit. Oh, now the wind's picking up. And then we have another pumpkin here. Just check that. He's going to have some nice pumpkins on it. Isn't that so cute? I love seeing pumpkins hanging off the trellis. It's just so cool. And he's taken off. Like the last couple of days, gone crazy. So hopefully he'll go all around that trellis. I think he will. So here we have zucchinis. Got a bit of a zucchini harvest this morning. Like I said, I haven't been here for a couple of days. I had a bit of an emergency hospital visit, but some nice sized zucchinis there, so we'll pick them before we go up today. Mint's starting to die off. Carrots, I have some parsnips and some swedes, some really nice sized parsnips coming out of there. The next harvest that I do, I will show you how big they are. They are monsters. Beetroot, as I showed you before, I'm having a problem. Something's coming and eating my beetroot, as you can see one there. I love beetroot. This bed is going to have some more in it the next couple of weeks. I'll put some more seeds in here. And then we have my onions here, my spring onions and my leeks, and my tomato plants. They definitely need a little bit of a prune, but I put some flowers down the outside of them here, my marigolds, and I've got some basil in between, some Thai basil as well. But they're only really starting to now produce some tomatoes, so that's crazy this time of the year. Like this time last year I was harvesting a heap of corn, tomatoes, everything. So yeah, the seasons have been a little bit strange. Here I have your potatoes. So I have 4 different varieties. I have your Dutch cream, your Kennebec, pink eye, red Norland in this bed here. So I'm not harvesting any of these until they die back off to the ground, and that will make the skins a bit thicker and they'll store better as well. So I've already put some potato seeds in here, and I've done that down there just to keep that succession planting going on. But that's the potatoes, and they're producing some really nice big potatoes too. So the next one that I pull up of these plants, I'll show you what they look like, and they're absolutely huge, like bigger than my palm, which is pretty cool. Over to this bed here is, I've got some zucchinis here at the front. I've got a little baby watermelon. I don't know how he's going to go. I don't reckon he's going to do the whole season, but we will see. I got 3 cabbages left now, some red cabbage. Nice size, a bit of pest damage. They've been a bit too long, but they'll come out in the next couple of weeks. Then we have some strawberries taking over the path here. I'm getting a heap of strawberries off these runners. There's heaps more there. I'll be doing a bit of a strawberry harvest today. So at the very top here, I've got the kiwi fruit. We have some grapes happening. This one here, I have raspberries, red raspberries and yellow raspberries. Getting a lot of raspberries off those bushes at the moment. Another pumpkin plant here, some mulberry, and some self-sown tomato plants up here, which I'm leaving. I had all my tomatoes there last year, and look, it's just like I've just replanted a heap of tomatoes up there again. So that is it. That is a quick garden tour this morning. Just got to do a little bit of a harvest to make up for the last 2 days of being in hospital. But thankfully summer is here, and I'm very excited to see what the garden's going to look like in the next couple of weeks, especially when I can start harvesting some corn in the greenhouse. Everything's going fantastic in there too. Harvested a couple of watermelons. The next one I harvest, I'll crack it open and I'll show you what that looks like on the inside. But yeah, what a beautiful cracking day in Tassie. Now I'm going to go do a harvest.